Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Pistons. For the Memphis Grizzlies, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Pistons, Grizzlies, up next. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Now Morant. Teardrop shot. The shot that time not on target. Cunningham with some nice D. Hardaway from outside. Edey with the rebound. Morant against Cunningham. Now here's Morant. From the arc. Duren pulls it in. So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Wells. Now here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. Bane against Hardaway. Bane with the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Morant. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Bane. Out to Morant. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Thompson outside. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. Pass to Duren, and Duren slams it in.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now here's Morant. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Ivy's checked in for Asar Thompson. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Aldama passes to Morant. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
And yes, it's good. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Morant finds Clark. Payne for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Hardaway. Now Duran. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Out to Morant. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pistons leading by 3. On the wing, Harris. From outside, off the mark. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right wing. There's the triple. Aldama can't hit. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pistons lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen, and it's Kennard in at the shooting guard. And so it's Detroit with the ball, following the score by Memphis. Ivy finds Schroeder. Ivy with it. No scoring in this one. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Pippen, the pass to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Aldama can't hit. The Pistons leading. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Ivy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Pippen, the pass to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Over Thompson. That one off the back iron and out. Pistons leading by 5. Schroeder looking around. Ivy a screen on Pippen. Here's Stewart. Unloads. Rebounded by Jackson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Kennard. The 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Thompson. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. Memphis also making some changes. Wells, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. So it's Detroit now. On the wing, Hardaway. Duren sets the screen for Hardaway. And the wing jumper offline. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine. And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Cunningham passes to Duren. Off target at the rim. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Wells. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Harris finds Duren. Hardaway sets a screen for Ivy. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ivy's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Pass to Aldama. Ivy against Bain. Clark a screen on Ivy. Bain, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ivy with the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Morant passes to Aldama. Clark with it. Morant, right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Detroit making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. He doesn't get the second one. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Thompson. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Wells. He sinks the 11-footer. Wells has got his first 2 points. Here is Cunningham. Here's the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Jaden Ivey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Memphis trailing here. It's an odd stat, but one I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Hardaway is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Outside, Bain to the left wing. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Grant, not going to go that time. Great defense that time from Duren. On the wing, Hardaway. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Over Cunningham. Second shot opportunity. Edey can't hit. Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Morant. And here's Harris from the arc. Here's Durant. And he goes big with the top right over Ja Morant.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
And a wide-open look for Payne. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Pistons have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Different look here for Detroit. Malik Beasley comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Ivey's subbed in for Cunningham. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. Here's Ivey. He's got 10. Harris dishes to Ivey. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the paint, here's Thompson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great, great, great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, and I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Clock at 4. Here's Morant. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Bain. Memphis moving it around. Jackson has the open look. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Aldama gets the bucket.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Bounce pass from Ivy. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. From outside the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant scanning the floor. Rebounded by the Pistons. During's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Pass to Thompson. Now Harris. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Ivy's got 12 in the game.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
And here's Morant. Over Ivy. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Detroit with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Desmond Bain. Wells is out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. Now here's Pippen. Outside Jackson. A kick out to Bain. Clark sets a screen for Bain. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bain's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Memphis. Ivy finds Stewart. Over to the wing. And here's Ivy. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Clark outside. Pass to Bain. Misses the layup. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. 3-point lead. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Stewart. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Fires the 3. Detroit, no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 3 to the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. the Pistons. Entirely new group now out there. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Jackson. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here is Hardaway. Nice ball movement by Detroit. For three, Harris. Ja Morant with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
To tie it up. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Detroit, no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Bane. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's 9 points for Desmond Bane.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Hardaway with a wide-open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Bane, no good. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And slam dunk by Harris.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Now here's Wells. Back to Morant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And finished up by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
The Pistons lead it. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham slams it in.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Morant. Second chance shot. You can't get that one to fall. Cunningham with some nice D. Inside, Duran. The kick out to Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Morant. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Back to Cunningham.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bain against Hardaway. Out to Morant. Over Cunningham. Morant with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for two, Tim Hardaway Jr.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And so it's Detroit with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you.